Wow, Fairhaven, 50 years of history with God's blessings. Those first 25 years were about creating a community, growth spurts and phases. The second 25 years we've been focusing on efficient operations, staying relevant, and adding amenities and destinations on the campus to be enjoyed by our residents and their family members. We continue to remember that we're in the people business, and that's going to serve Fairhaven well going into the future.
Change is good, and I feel that Fairhaven, we're always, as part of the team, always planning and thinking about what our next step can be or what services can be enhanced here at Fairhaven that will better the lives of the people who live here.
This is the best place in the world to live. I've told many people that. It's the closest to heaven we'll ever be until we actually get there.
We just thought it was the time to do something like this. I told them when we came, this is our present to you kids. It takes away the worry.
We've been thrilled being here since then. This is home.
We're grateful for our kids. We have a good relationship with them.
But we don't want to live next door.
This
is perfect.
Since we moved in, we've met a lot of good Christian friends. We have neighbors right down the hall that we get together with, and we play games together.
Well, you could have all the friends you want, and you can be alone if you want, your choice, but most of everybody is just so friendly.
We enjoy being able to go down the hall maybe 5 minutes from our door into the chapel for our Sunday morning services, which we enjoy very much. Bad weather, not a problem. We just go right down the hall.
True.
We have a good time with our Christian friends down there.
We owe all of our blessings to our Lord for leading us to this Fairhaven place, which we love very much.
The food is wonderful. The fellowship is wonderful. I love the Christian atmosphere. I love the looks of the place. I love my rooms. Having these big windows, I can look out on the park. At night, I can lay in my bed and see the stars. And my girls say they'd like to live here when they retire. About 6 months after we moved in, my husband's health declined a lot. And we were very, very caringly guided in making that difficult decision for him to move to the healthcare center. It was so comforting to know that he was cared for in ways that I could no longer care for him. And another advantage was being in the same building. It was just a walk down the hall rather than driving across town.
There, I'll say, was an imaginary brick wall between this side, meaning the resident side of the building, and the health center side. And pretty much everyone stayed to their own side, but now that wall is down. We do a lot of things combined. People come back and forth, and it's more one large family instead of two separate families. The health center is intermediate care licensed part of Fairhaven, and that generally means people either need more physical or mental assistance than they can receive officially on the resident side. It's not just a prescriptive medical run environment. It's more like family and home. That's evident when you see the staff and the residents interacting with each other, and you see the fact that we have furry visitors that come, and the residents just really enjoy that. And our staff really know our residents, and our residents really know our staff. The warm hugs and the hand squeezes and the kiss on the cheek and the, oh, I'm glad to see you today, where have you been? That probably is the best part of my job. The goal that I have is for everyone to feel that way about the health center, to know that it's a place that can help you and help you be comfortable and help you graduate to a different level of care. It's not just a place to come and feel like you have no hope. There's lots of hope. and lots of love and lots of life.
The first night, we were walking back from supper, and I thought, why do I feel so at home here? I just moved in, and how can I feel so at home? But I have always felt at home here.
We've expanded our cafe, and our life enrichment and dining room areas in our health center have just been expanded to appreciate the view of nature. And we've been able to really maximize our chapel space with the addition of the Showstrom Center, and that's been very important to us.
I love the residents, their families, the staff. Every day I have an opportunity to walk into this place, and it's their home, and I don't take that for granted. I look at this as not just a job, but a ministry.
From hairdressers to pedicures. I mean, you can't get much more complete than that. There are experts that come in each month to check on hearing aids and glasses. There's a banker every week. 2 doctors that are here, and I've chosen one to be my personal physician, which is very convenient.
In our mission statement, we talk about providing a comfortable lifestyle and exceptional care, which enhances the quality of life in a manner that glorifies God. And in order to give God the glory, He's got to be part of the programming.
We have chapel twice a week, Bible study once a week. We have a prayer meeting once a week, and I love that part of it. And of course, we have so many varied activities that we really sometimes have to choose because there isn't time to do everything.
Prayer is a huge part of our lives here at Fairhaven. Sometimes group prayer, obviously a lot of individual prayer going on as well.
You know that people love God who are here, and especially those who are in positions of taking care of us. I just think it's a next step to heaven for me.
One time a son-in-law came to me after a funeral and said, you know, Dad and Mom moved to Fairhaven and lived in this duplex. They were somewhat older when they did that. He said, Dad said to me on more than one occasion, these were some of the best years of our lives. What a great bit of feedback on life at Fairhaven and what it had meant to some individuals. Individuals who I know were believers and are celebrating in glory today, but reflecting on life at Fairhaven, they said they were some of the best years.